What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Are you listening? What's up, everybody? This is a brand new video, a new series I'm going to try to do once a month or so often. This is a little chat. I pick out one of my friends or somebody and just have a chat with them for 20 minutes, and we record this video and I share with you what we talked about. And my first subject is Seth Bland. This dude is awesome. I am going to be putting his link down in the description down below. Come check it out, him out and his songs. And we're going to have a little talk about his music in this little interview and his other Lego hobby. So come back and enjoy it with us. All right, let's go. Here we go. All right, here we are with the old Seth Bland. We're going to ask him some questions. How you doing, Seth?
I'm doing good. It's been a good day so far.
Well, that's
It's
good.
even better now that I'm hanging out with you.
I don't know. I don't know. This could get a little dicey.
Well, we'll just have to see where it goes. Just let it flow naturally.
Just let it flow. That's right. That's how it's supposed to be. Well, we're starting this new series, like I said, that we're gonna. I like to interview you, get to know you more than I already do. And we've been hanging out for almost 2 or 3 years now.
And maybe longer than that. Time
Been
just
almost,
seems to fly by though.
for sure, for sure. Um, so how long have you been doing music, Seth?
Um, Pretty much all my life. I don't remember exactly how old I was when they started doing music in school, or like in my age. But I've always wanted to do music as far as I can remember, which um yeah, I was in the choir at school. Um and I was in a musical and that kind of stuff, but I always wanted to play my own music. But one thing before we get any further into it, I think I've told you this before, but when I was younger, I would tell mom that I wanted to be a singer, and
Mm-hmm.
she would tell me that I can't because singers grow up and they divorce their wives and get hooked on drugs. So she wasn't really supportive in that, but yeah, I've always wanted to do music, but I wanted to do my own. So when I was a junior in high school, they started a guitar class,
Oh.
and I took it. And the thing about it was, most people that got into the guitar class wanted an easy A, So I learned most of what I've done on guitar from playing with other people and them showing me stuff that they do, and just working on that more so than the class, because people just wanted to goof off. They thought it was a free A.
Yeah, I would not. I tell you the truth. I have never. I've held a guitar in my hand, and I could just do that one just room, and that's
Hmm.
about the extent of my guitar playing I've ever done.
Yeah.
So, so you at an early age wanted to become a singer and get into music.
Yeah.
Nice. You got more balls than I do, man. I'm very not public speaker. I cannot imagine getting up there on a stage and singing for anybody. I remember when I don't know, in grade school we had those talent shows that we had to do.
Hmm.
I was so nervous I lip sing
Yeah.
with the choir. I couldn't do it. So I applaud that for you. Um and you also tell me that you played on stage and did some live singing.
Yeah. Probably the first experience I had of singing live in front of people was at church. I did a lot of singing there. Um, and then I was in the choir um, in middle school and high school, and like I was thinking about it earlier today for some reason, but we would sing in the mall almost every year around Christmas. We would do a Christmas thing in the mall, and two things. One of them is a sidetrack, kind of, but one, I was thinking about it today because I got to the mall late when we're supposed to be singing, and I missed out. We were doing this song, and at the end of the song, everybody was supposed to throw a balled up piece of paper at the music director,
Oh yeah.
and I got there late, so I didn't have one. And I remember getting so mad because I was left out of
Oh.
doing it. But my mom came and she drove my dad's truck, which he still has. It's like his baby.
Hmm.
And when they got out to the truck to leave, somebody had taken a magic mark or a Sharpie and wrote vulgar stuff all the way down the side of the truck.
Your dad's
So
truck?
yeah, my dad's truck.
Well, I
But
bet he wasn't happy.
well, they got it off before mom got home. A security guard had something and they sprayed and wiped and got it off. So I'm not
Mhm.
sure how he reacted, but anyway, but yeah, I've always done music, so it's kind of hard to remember a lot.
Well,
But you're talking about getting nervous. I get nervous every time I play. Once the first couple of notes come out, I get relaxed a little bit, but my stomach has butterflies, and I'm get real nervous before I play anytime.
I've never. I don't know. Like I said, I know we hang out, we listen to music, and we listen to people that. Remember, we sat here and listened to somebody karaokeing online.
Yeah,
I don't think I could even do that. I don't think I could sit here and even to sing in front to anybody but the shower head.
yeah,
And like I said, when I sing in the shower head literally turns off because it doesn't like my singing either. So,
yeah.
so, so you've been, and of course, Seth Blaine. Of course, the link will be in the description for your channel. You've got some music on your channel, even,
Yep.
and you've been coming up with songs. I know that you came out with a few back to back, and how so my question to you is how long does it usually take to write a song and get it ready to put on a video? How I mean, what is it? How hard is it?
Um, they're all different. Here lately, I'll get something going and cannot think like I'll get the verse and the chorus, but then I can't come up with a second verse that I like. So
Okay,
here lately, it's just I can't seem to complete one. But it really just depends. Sometimes it falls into place real easy,
okay,
and I just have to go back and kind of touch it up some, make sure the lyrics are the way I want them to be. When I was in college, I was in a band and we played together every day. So we kind of, I don't know, we just got used to playing together enough. We played an open mic and the guitarist just started playing a song and I came up with the lyrics on stage because it wasn't that big of, that's one thing I mainly learned from church. When you're singing in church, it really doesn't matter if you're good or bad because people are just happy that you're singing in church, you know?
right.
So I kind of like when we did these open mic nights, I took them seriously as I could, but I also knew they didn't have to be perfect. So we just had a good time. But yeah, it could take hours. Or that first song when I started my music page, the one about alcohol addiction, should
Hmm.
have known. I wrote that it probably took me an hour. That's how that one just kind of flowed out. But like I said, lately it's been weeks. I can't come up with the endings.
And you got to make, of course, you got to make the words rhyme in a certain way and go with the music that's you're going to be playing with it. Right?
Yeah.
Correct. I mean, I would assume. See, I'm not that choreographed. I couldn't. I could maybe write a song, but trying to put a tune to it, I think that'd be the hardest part in my opinion, in my mind. I don't know if it is or not.
Yeah. Well, and I do it differently. Sometimes I learn, like I start playing a guitar part and then I put lyrics to it.
Okay.
Sometimes I have lyrics that pop up in my head in a tune and I make sure, I get figure out how to play the guitar to the tune I want.
Okay.
Um, so it does vary.
Sounds.
But like I have a few rap songs that I really enjoy doing because I like doing play on words
Hmm.
and stuff like that. So those would take days because I wanted to be as clever as I could with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole lot information. And of course, you have another hobby other than singing. I know that where you got you do Lego,
Sure enough.
and that's how I met you through the Lego community.
Mhm.
And what is your favorite? What is your favorite Lego set this far that you built? You don't even have to be Lego. What would be your favorite set? I should say.
It's a Lego set, the large Ecto One, the Ghostbusters Ecto One. I loved every part of building it. I like the functions that it has, even though I don't play with it, but I think it's really clever how they came up with that. And I just love the way it looks.
Nice.
So that's my favorite set.
Good deal. Uh, are you building something right now? In the middle of building something right now?
Yeah. We're building it, which we get to hopefully finish it up Wednesday, but we got the Mattel Brick Shop Hot Wheels truck, and we've gotten about half of it done.
Yeah, it looks
And
great,
so
doesn't it?
far, it's been fun. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
They feel a lot like the Mega Constructs Hot Wheel cars. Like the pieces feel like that, and there's no stick. Well, you can put stickers on here, but they don't have to be. They're like racing type stuff if
Okay.
you want to put stickers. But I like that most of it's printed.
Yeah, I do. I think it's one. I think it's going to be one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Cool. They give you the metal wheels and the little Hot Wheel car to go with it. That's what
yeah,
pretty cool.
crazy
Yeah.
little truck.
Yeah. Pretty
My,
cool.
my daughter came here the other day and saw the Hot Wheels, and it's got the surfboard in the back, and she's like, "What's that?" I was like, "It's a surfboard. It's not anything you'll ever do."
I've seen it done once, but I couldn't do it. I don't think I have enough balance to be on a surfboard.
Me either,
I'm not that
especially now.
agile, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about combining the two hobbies, making a tune for a Lego out of Lego with Lego words and making a song about Lego? Have you ever thought into that?
I hadn't put a lot of thought into it. The only thing that I've done that kind of like that is I wrote a theme for you,
Yeah,
and
that's
then I also want one for Hoosier, but somehow it got a copyright strike, so we can't use it anymore.
well, you did, and that was awesome. You surprised me with that too. I wasn't expecting that, and I loved it. I use it every time I go live. It's a staple to the channel
Yeah,
now. Um, all right, well that's good. I mean, no pressure. I think that you're a talented guy.
thank you.
Is there any other hobbies that you dabble in other than Lego and music?
I can't think of anything right offhand.
Okay. How about as a kid? Was it always just Lego or was there something else?
It was Hot Wheels, Micro Machines. I loved Micro Machines.
Oh, micro machines were awesome, weren't they? The little
Yeah, I
big
still
cars.
got them. Yeah. My parents kept everything. So I have all my He-Man, G.I. Joe, um, Ninja Turtles, Hot Wheels, Micro Machines. I had I had a whole city set up in the living room of cars, and then I had this thing. It looked like a briefcase, and it was Hot Wheels,
Mm.
and you unfolded it, and it
Yep.
was like two levels to play on. Like there's a gas station, and anyway,
Oh,
I wore that thing out.
I my would buy me a Hot Wheel every time I got sick, as just try to get me feeling better and stuff. So I had quite a few Hot Wheels, but I never had the big, like like what you said, like the mount. I think there was a mountain even at one time that I saw on the commercial. Never
Hmm.
got any of that, but I did. Mom did buy me some of those tracks that you could race your cars down. I always set it up on the end of a chair and raced um,
Yeah.
my Hot Wheels. I got that, so that's a good memory. I used to run my Hot Wheels and through a wall of Lego like it's breaking down a wall, but sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Sometimes I just had to throw the Hot Wheels at it to break the wall.
I don't know that I ever mixed Lego with the cars. I had I had a train set that my dad put together for me,
Hmm.
and I would take my Micro Machines and put them on the tracks and let the train run them over. I did do that.
I don't know if you remember. I forgot what they're called, but they're cars that you put on a track with a groove down the middle. You have these triggers. You got to plug it in, and you push these
Yeah.
triggers, and it made the cars go.
It's a slot racing cars, I think is what
Yeah,
they're
thought
called.
right. Yeah. I used to put my toy farm animals on the track and see if I can knock them off.
Uh-huh.
It's a good
Yeah, I
time.
had one that was a Trans Am, and which I think Firebird and Trans Am is pretty much the same thing, but it was a black Trans Am and a red one. I still
Yeah.
have the black one. I don't have like the whole motor and everything with it. It's just the shell
Yeah.
that you would put on top of it, but I still have it.
I think I had the same cars when I was a kid.
What?
I think so. Of course, my memory could be lost, but that I don't know. I don't have it no more. I think my parents got rid of a lot of toys I quit playing with and they gave it to
Mhm.
charity. So I'm sure that stuff went bye bye too. Um, are you working on any new songs, or are you kind of taking a break, or
I probably get the guitar out every day and try to work on finishing one of the songs that I've been working on, but it's just not really going anywhere. And it's a little overwhelming for me because I don't know anything about recording, and um, it's overwhelming. I don't know where to start, how to figure out how to record the guitar, and because I have trouble playing the guitar when I'm not singing or singing when I'm not playing the guitar.
okay,
So, but the problem is the acoustic guitar I have, if I plug it in to this box to record with and sing, you can hear my voice kind of because it's got a what they call a pickup on the inside of it,
okay,
which makes the sound amplified when you plug it in. So I can't record the guitar part and sing, and so that I need to do them together to stay on track. So
okay.
that's one reason I haven't really recorded anything because I don't know where to start. That was
Well,
a bunch of rambling.
no, 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 you're fine. It gets me to 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 understand the process that you go through doing it because, like I said, I would not know. I could get a piece of paper out and I could write a line or two, maybe a full song. But the fact of trying to find music and put music to it, I think that'd be the part where I would struggle tremendously in trying to
Yeah,
figure out what kind of tune will go with the word and whatever, and knowing where to put a guitar melody towards a maybe a backup. I don't know, backup singing, whatever. I would not know at all about none of that. So that gives me an idea. I mean, I understand now more than I did before. I know you told me this probably 100 times, but in deep about it, yeah, that I think it's one of the. I think it'd be a hard hobby for me to be in, and I don't know nothing about music, so
well, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Like I'm not the greatest guitarist. I can play rhythm pretty well, but the lead guitars where they're playing the notes and rocking out, I can't do that. I've never been able to do that, and I need to make myself sit down and learn how to do some of that stuff. But I don't know. I learned to play guitar because I wanted to sing. It wasn't that I wanted to play guitar and lead guitar and everything. I just wanted to be able to play some chords and put my lyrics to them. So
right.
I feel like the guitar is not necessarily hard to learn, in my opinion. Um, but like when I was in high school, we had to read notes. Now that was hard,
See, I
but
wouldn't.
yeah, we had to figure out what note it was and where to play it on the guitar. But the thing about guitar is, um, they have something called tablature, and it's not reading notes. What they do is they show you six strings because that's how many strings are on a guitar, and
Mm,
they put a number on the string, and your number would be played on the neck of the guitar where the frets are. You
okay,
would play that number, then it show you the next number on whatever string it's on. So that makes it real easy. And there's also a ton of videos on YouTube where they'll teach you songs and stuff. So you don't have to be able to read notes to play guitar.
that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Now I remember my dad. He used to try to pick the banjo, but I'm sure that's a totally different thing than a guitar. And
I don't think I could do that.
I don't know, man, but I do know that you're talented, and I do enjoy when you do put out a song, and I think you do a heck of a good job with it.
Thank you.
And I know I speak for a lot of our friends that they enjoy it too. So You're doing nothing. You're doing good work, and we do appreciate you for. And I appreciate you coming on and letting me talk to you a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Um, but maybe some new things in the future with you, huh?
I hope so. I'm not stopping. I got to get over the hump. I got to figure out I got to work with my recording stuff.
Right, right, right.
See, that's the other thing. I play guitar and sing, but I don't know how to play any other instruments. And I have songs that I wouldn't call them rock, but they're more upbeat and they need a drum part
Yeah.
to it. And there's no way for me to do that. I don't have a drum set or electronic drums or anything. Plus, I don't
Well.
even know if I could play the drums. The drummer that was in the band I had in college, he tried to teach me a simple beat, and
Mhm.
I could somewhat play that, but playing all the different toms, I think they're called, I just can't. Can't. I'm not coordinated enough. Same thing with piano. I've never been able to play piano.
No,
Not coordinated.
I remember. I always wanted to try to play the violin because I think the violin sounds beautiful, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I would listen to somebody play violin, and I could sit there all day and listen to them. So
Yeah.
one day maybe. But Seth, we're gonna call this and done. I do appreciate you coming
Well,
and having a little chat with me.
well, thanks for having me.
Not a problem. All right, we'll talk to you soon, guys.
Remember the Alamo.
Remember that Alamo banana hammock. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed that little 20-minute conversation we had. So much more we could talk about, but I wrapped it up in 20 minutes. Maybe we'll have a part two at some point. Who knows? If you like it, please hit the like button down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you ain't subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. And remember, Seth Blaine's link is in the description down below. And remember, y'all, clicking ain't easy, but it's fun. Until next time.